What's up, guys, and welcome to the pilot episode of the new series, What to Expect When You're Expecting Quarantine. In today's episode, I want to talk about the process of coming into Australia. Specifically, I want to talk about what it is like on arrival, how you are greeted, and the process of going through quarantine. I might also briefly chat about the hotel situation, how the government has provided for you, and a little bit more about what I get up to in my days here in quarantine. But for now, let's get straight to it. I've had some pretty weird experiences in my lifetime, but I definitely have to say that hopping on a flight in the midst of COVID-19 is one of the weirdest. You're sitting on a plane with what feels like almost no one, and the people that are sat on the plane with you are sat so far apart from you that you can't really say hello. I mean, in the circumstances that we're in, you probably wouldn't say hello anyway. Everyone's wearing face masks. You don't have access to the normal in-flight entertainment system, and it's just a weird vibe in general. For what it was, in the circumstances we're in, I think it was a pretty damn good flight, and I have to say that would probably be largely on Qantas. So thank you to everyone who helped out, all the staff members that were on that flight. You guys were amazing. On arrival into Australia, you are greeted by the health officials of whatever state you have landed in, as well as the federal police agents that have dedicated their time to come in and look after not only the safety of yourselves, but also of the health officials, making sure that we are all in this environment together, safe and healthy. Baggage claim operates as normal, same with customs, but as you hop off the plane and you walk inside the airport, you will be asked to form a line. In this time, what happens is the health officials come and they check your temperature and ask you a few basic questions just to make sure that you're all right, that your health's in a good state. And if you're not, they probably won't drag you off into the distance and like start beating you up or something like that, but they might pull you aside and just do another health check really quickly to make sure you're okay. As you walk through the line, you will be instructed of where to go, so it's pretty straightforward. They'll hand you some paperwork as well, just to make sure that you know what's happening in this time. Also, they explain when you are on the plane that you will enter into a mandatory 14-day quarantine. And unfortunately, you can't get out of this unless you have probably like lost a limb or something like that. You'll find yourself directed by the health officials and the police force to some people who will help you understand what will happen in the next 14 days of your quarantine. They also give you the paperwork that you need to fill out for your hotel, and they explain what it will be like staying in the hotel. They will ask you a few basic questions just to understand where you are at and who you have come with. So if you're in a family, they might be like, how many people are there? How are you all doing health-wise? But they're also there to answer any questions that you might have in this time and just to give you an ease of mind for the next few days. After you exit through customs, you'll be directed to a bus which will take you straight to your hotel. When you get to your hotel, it's pretty straightforward. The hotel staff greet you. They just quickly ask a few questions and then they give you a room key and a room number, and then you head straight through to your room. I'll update you guys a bit more on what happens inside the room and I guess what you get up to through these days in the next episode.